Okay, so what do you do when you want to make another Rarity episode, but you can't do the one where she's out of her element because you just finished doing that yet again in the last episode, and the only other thing you can think of is the one you already did where she meets a big shot fashion critic and proves that she's generous? You throw in Fluttershy, it turns out. So, okay, this is Green Isn't Your Color, and that's pretty much the sum of it, but okay, it does start out a little bit differently. It turns out that Fluttershy and Rarity are like special friends within the group, and they meet in the spa every week. And okay, Rarity, she comes in with the story of how she just met a new, I guess, big shot fashion, what this one like designer or agent, whatever. And she really liked the hat that Rarity made, so yeah, she wants to come see what else Rarity's got. Have Rarity should hire someone to model her stuff. So yeah, Rarity, she wants Fluttershy to be her model, and you think that would be an odd choice because yeah, just about everyone is more comfortable in the spotlight. But I guess yeah, Rarity's caught on to the fact that Fluttershy is supposed to be the cute one. So okay, yeah, she just says that nobody would be better. She begs and begs, and Fluttershy finally relents because yeah, she's the kind one. She wants to do nice stuff. So okay, yeah, cut to the next day after we finish looking at all the different ways that you give a pony the spa treatment, which I won't bother. But okay, yeah, next day she has Twilight and Spike helping her, and Pinkie Pie. And Spike, this was the most amusing bit of that. Spike lets her use him as a pin cushion because he has thick scales. He can just shove pins in himself and doesn't even feel it. So, and yeah, he's loving every minute of it. Yeah, while Rarity and Fluttershy, while they're really anxious, Spike goes over to Twilight and Pinkie Pie while the other two are worrying, and he decides to confess his crush on Rarity, which he doesn't think is really obvious for some reason. But yeah, Twilight, she tries to tell him everybody knows that, but Pinkie Pie cuts her off because it turns out this is going to be part of the moral keeping secrets. Pinkie Pie gives a whole speech on how losing a friend's trust is the easiest way to lose a friend, and she redoes this old chant, so it's I won't tell, cross my heart and hope to fly, stick a cupcake in my eye, which I guess that was supposed to be cute, but okay, so anyway though, the new fashion designer arrives, her name is Photo Finish, and she's kind of like Edna Mode from The Incredibles, if you've seen that, and most people have, but most people don't know anyway, but yeah, she talks in some kind of accent that seems like it might be Russian, but I can't tell because it's even more played up than I'm making it. And yeah, she's over the top and dramatic, and her catchphrase is "We go!" And okay, so yeah, I don't know. I guess that was kind of amusing the first couple of times. It did get sort of annoying as the episode went, but anyway, so yeah, she takes a few pictures of Fluttershy, and every time Fluttershy tries to do what Rarity told her with like a striking pose, she doesn't like it, but then when Fluttershy like kind of bows her head in shame or she is embarrassed, then she likes it. So she takes a few pictures, she says, okay, I found my star, I'm going to help her line with shine all over Equestria, and Rarity's really happy because she thinks that it's her, and we all know that it's Fluttershy, but we have to wait till the next day to for that reveal to happen, so okay, anyway, Fluttershy comes back the next day for the photo shoot. Rarity puts her in what kind of looked like an Elvis suit, I guess, with like little blue gems on it. So, okay. And then let me see. Yeah, photo finish. She shows up. Well, yeah, doesn't like the outfit. Hits us with the big reveal that it's Fluttershy. She wants as a star. And then since Rarity doesn't have anything photo finish likes, she just kind of throws Rarity off the project and conveniently forgetting that it was Rarity she liked in the first place. But alright, so Fluttershy doesn't want to be a model. She's still really shy. She doesn't like the spotlight, but Rarity tells her that she has to do it. This is a great opportunity. At least one of them should take it. So Fluttershy does it just to make Rarity happy. And then, okay, and then, yeah, meets with Photo Finish the next day. Photo Finish, they do that routine again where it's like, oh, what's to be scared of? It's just going to be hundreds of ponies watching you in the spotlight, and exactly the opposite of helpful. And that does get a little old, but anyway. So yeah, she just kind of. I wonder if this was supposed to be. She notices it doesn't help. She's just like, "You're cute. I'll go," and throws Fluttershy out on the stage, and then a lot of the episode just like a montage of Fluttershy being cute, essentially going out in the spotlight, like she's just kind of timid and shy, and everybody loves it. And then Fluttershy's face is on everything. Like she I guess, gets endorsement deals. She's a model for lots of different products, and Rarity shows up every now and again because to show that she's getting jealous. She doesn't like that Fluttershy is getting all of the attention, and yeah, they run into each other once and they play it off. They both try to not show their true feelings here because they're trying to make the other one happy, and but yeah, Rarity is. The other ponies walk into her shop looking for Fluttershy, and then when she's not there, Rarity tries to sell them something. They're just like, and you are. So, okay. And they both confess their feelings to Twilight after a while with this montage and stuff. Just like I said, Fluttershy being cute, just, yeah, looking timid, and getting angry, but then when she tries to do something angry, it's still really small, so like they just cute gag, like cuteness gags, and etc. So okay, they both confess their feelings to Twilight, and yeah, when Twilight promises to keep the secret, but then when she realizes that both secrets could solve each other's problems, she starts to tell them, just like, yeah, it's no big deal, you should tell the other one. Pinkie Pie pops up, and yeah, it turns out we're learning this about this moral in the most annoying way possible. She just like glares at Twilight and shakes her head, like, better not to. So Twilight is pressured into silence every time. She doesn't even say, like, well, you should at least, I think you should tell her. She just has to think about it. So, okay. And then she comes up with this plan to I guess, because, yeah, Fluttershy can't just quit, and she can't just, and she's even too shy to mess up, but Twilight, with her magic, can make her mess up. So Fluttershy will go out on the stage and bomb, and then, yeah, she'll be fired, and that'll be the end of that. So okay, let's see, they set that into action. Rarity, happens to be the show Rarity shows up for, because like I said, Rarity's just been kind of off to the side until now, and Twilight does the magic thing to Fluttershy, who kind of looks like she's having a mental breakdown on stage, like flying upside down, falling, tripping, making, confusing what kind of animal she is, making different animal sounds, poking herself in the nose. So, okay, and instead of wondering if she needs a medic or an exorcist or whatever, everyone just kind of turns on her. They're like, yeah, get her off the stage. Photo finish thinks she's like, I have made a terrible mistake. And then Rarity, even though she was kind of liking it at first, she feels bad. She decides to come to the defense of her friend. She starts cheering over all of them, just like saying anything she can think of to make her sound good. Like, oh, such pizzazz. She's invented a whole new kind of modeling. And everybody gets a look at Rarity and sees that she's very fashion savvy, so they all decide that they agree, and Fluttershy has a hit once again, so she doesn't bomb, so okay. And then, yeah, backstage, Rarity wanders in, and while Twilight is, like, jamming stuff in her mouth to keep it closed, because she's so tempted to just tell them, they slowly work the confession out of one another that, yeah, Rarity was jealous, Fluttershy doesn't even like being a model, so, yeah, they realize that, there's no reason to keep the secrets. They promise never to hide their feelings from each other again. And, yeah, they blow off Photo Finish, who now is even more excited to work with Fluttershy. And so, yeah, they leave their friends. And Twilight, though, then just, I guess, from sheer pressure of trying to hold it in, bursts out that Spike has a crush on Rarity just to Photo Finish. So, I mean, I don't know. I think Photo Finish, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't remember who either of them are, but for some reason that's relevant. So, okay, the last 30 seconds, Spike's mad, but then he accepts Twilight's apology. He decides he's good, but he's too busy fanning Rarity, who he still has a crush on, to write down Twilight's moral letter to the princess. So, and that's the episode. And okay, so let's see. Now, like I said, this one is pretty similar to the last one with Rarity. She tries to impress a big name in the fashion business, and she proves that she's generous, and she how she takes all of her friends, how they put pressure on her sometimes, but she's, they still matter to her and everything. And I said that one was a decent episode. It was a very proactive sort of an episode. Yeah, Rarity was really trying to figure it out, really thinking about it, and they had a montage, a pretty creative montage. Well, a decent idea, an affectionate tribute to a song from a musical that kind of fits. So it was really proactive, really trying to push, I guess, what the character dilemmas and how they were going about it. And this one, not so much. It's more like laid back and sort of, I guess, just coasts a little bit. Just likes to just as a takes it easy, sort of playing up Fluttershy's cuteness, just wants to be sort of an easygoing, a cute sort of an episode, and I didn't like it. Yeah, I thought that I mean, Fluttershy being cute was kind of fun at first, but I mean, just eventually there was really nothing going for it. Rarity, she's off to the side. I mean, they tell her she's jealous, but we don't really get into that. We don't get anything from Rarity at the end until the end. I mean, where they show how she's generous once again. So I mean, that was good. The episodes are good at winning me over to Rarity herself, but I mean, yeah, but by the halfway point here, this episode is just so aggressively vanilla. It's like, Fluttershy is cute, and then she's cute again, and then she's cute when she's angry, she's cute when she's sad. I mean, it's just the same kind of cuteness gag. It's not like in Dragonshy or Stairmaster, where, it's like, okay, how does Fluttershy being the timid, cute one affect how she is around everyone else, or how does she rise to the challenge as that type of character? It's just, hey, look at how cute she is again and again, and so I mean, it's not like bad. It's not like like I said, it's just so laid back. It's just it's boring, is what it is. There's nothing going for it. And then instead, what does start to make more of an impact is Pinkie Pie's secrets plot, and that was annoying. I mean, it's just she's just doing that to essentially to drag out the episode. It's so it has an excuse to hold off on the confession until the end. I mean, we all know why Twilight should say something. It's pretty obvious. I think most kids even could tell the difference. So, I mean, if they hadn't played it up so much, I could have just rolled with that. But it was, I don't know. They went out of their way to make it annoying, and so it was. It was annoying. So, I mean, okay. And I mean, I said also the reason the last episode I said it was decent because it had a lot going for it, like I said, and it wasn't great because I didn't think it found anything like that interesting to do. A fashion show with ponies, which not my cup of tea, but that they put a lot of energy into it, and it was, I thought, entertaining once, and this one didn't put a lot of energy into it, and it was just boring. That's really all I got from this. Boring and a little bit annoying, so yeah. Green isn't your color. You are my first thumbs down. So, okay. I would like to say that, I mean, it's just every show is bound to have one. Everybody comes across an episode they don't like in just about any show. So, yeah, we've had our ups and downs. So, I mean, the show hasn't been just like a straight line of quality. There have been sort of peaks and valleys. So, okay, I would like to say that, it's probably nothing, but actually a major point of interest here seems to be whether the show is going to win me over or not. So, why don't we look at all the possibilities here, because that is one possibility that, I mean, this is just that one episode I won't like, and I mean, maybe a few more peaks and valleys, but also a few really good ones too, and it'll be, just like it's been so far. But I mean, also though, I mean, this didn't just come out of nowhere. We've kind of been building towards it in a way. Like I think some of the comments were even predicting that the episodes with the Cutie Mark Crusaders would start to be a kind of a dip. But then, once that was over, they go right back to what they were. But I kind of think we're still slowing down. We're still on a bit of a downward slope because, I mean, like I said, this episode, it's a story we have seen so many times, and a lot of them are. But this time, it didn't really go that far above and beyond. So what you see is what you get in this one, and we've seen it all before a lot. And the last two, well, especially the last one with the Cutie Mark Crusaders, but there were signs of that it really wasn't trying to go so far above and beyond anymore. Just sort of what you see is what you get in a story we've seen before. But yeah, it actually happened in this one. It wasn't just hints of it. So I don't know. It seems like that. For the first time, it felt like just a kid's show. That's what I got from it. So I mean. Okay, is that the secret then? The ponies are kind of a novelty act, like the first 16, 17 episodes won a fan base, and from then on it's just sort of repeating it. Well, if I had to guess, probably not. I mean, it probably does have more pretty good episodes and stuff, but I mean, it just, And I mean, a lot of fans though stuck with it, and I mean, at this point, after 3 in a row that were nothing special, I mean, I am getting a little tired of watching it. So, and I mean, that's part of the job. I'm not going to jump ship or anything like that, but it's just an observation. So, okay. So, I mean, is it? It's not for me after all, or is it like? I mean, less than it seemed at first after all, or is it just, yeah, I'm making a mountain out of a molehill and this is nothing? Okay, well, doesn't the suspense kill you? I mean, I'm, yeah, not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm gonna keep watching it. I'm gonna find out, and I am still gonna try to be fair. I'm not just gonna be like, okay, see, I don't really like it. And, I mean, if more great ones happen, I'll say more great ones happen. So, okay, and the next one is Over a Barrel. So we'll see where it goes from here. Till then, take care. See you there.